Today we are going to discuss about Terraform provider configuration and basic VPC settings. Let's start the demo. I'm creating a directory on my desktop, naming demo. Right click on it, open with Visual Studio Code. We will use VS Code as a code editing. We'll take AWS as a for cloud provider. Terraform AWS provider. Opening this link. Registry.terraform.io. This is the Terraform official site. Here on the right side, right top corner, we can click provider block. Here we will get this provider block. Copy this. Take a new provider.tf. Paste it. This is the provider block. And for VPCs, we will take more block main.tf. Okay, we can do it from the scratch like resource. We type the resource command. Here it will display. Yes. It will load automatically because we have installed Terraform plugin. It will populate. Yes, you click here, automatically it will come, and you can name it here. Okay, initially we will take it from Terraform registry, all the resources. VPC resource. You type in Google, you will get this VPC resource. Go to the VPC resource. I will tell you basic VPC. Here we can copy it. Here. Just save. Now we can run the shell from here itself. You can right click, you can take the terminal and new terminal, or you can right click on this main, open integrated terminal. Then your PowerShell will pop up. Yes. We can see the two files, main.tf and provider.tf. Okay. First, we will initialize the Terraform. Let's try to initialize the Terraform. Because all the plugins will be downloaded. If we are mentioning here, this is the Terraform required providers, AWS, and this is the source, and this is the version. When we start the It will download all the plugins. You can see here finding HashiCorp AWS version matching 4.49, installing HashiCorp AWS version. All the plugins will be for all the plugins for AWS will be downloaded locally. You can see a folder .terraform folder. It will be downloaded on your local machine. Here you can see a folder .terraform. Here we expand, all the installable files will be downloaded. See, if you go to this path, you can see Terraform providers registry terraform.io HashiCorp AWS 4.49 Windows AMD64. This is the exe file. Everything will be downloaded. Plugins will be downloaded on your local machine. Let's wait for some time to complete this. Yes, we'll check the version. This is the Terraform version. Okay, this is the AWS version. Now we will validate our code. For that, command is Terraform validate. Our validate is success. Now we will plan. Terraform plan. Yes, we got a error here. Let's check this error. Configuring Terraform AWS provider. No valid credentials sources for Terraform AWS provider found, because here we have not mentioned any credentials to interact this with the AWS. That's why it's throwing the error. Okay. For that, in provider block here, we'll give the credentials. For that, go to Google. Terraform AWS access key. You can type it. See here. Yes. Use the Amazon Web Services to interact with the mini resource supported by AWS. Must configure the provider with the proper credentials before you can use it. I did not configure it earlier because I want to show the error. Yes. In this provider block, we can copy this. Just here. Enter. Yes. This region you can put it here, or you can pass it as a environmental variables. Later we can. Ours is US East 1. Okay, I have generated one access key and secret key in AWS IAM, and I will configure here. I will delete this access key and secret key right after this video. Then no worries. Okay. The secret key. Save it. Now I'm clearing the screen. Terraform plan. Now the error is gone. Okay, now we will apply. Okay, we can see what is going to be provision in AWS. Okay, Terraform AWS main. This is the cider block which I have mentioned, and rest it will take all the default values. Okay, here it is asking the confirmation. You have to type yes. This is the Terraform state file, terraform.tar state, which stores all the information which we have provisioned to maintain the data, everything. Currently, it is in local system. In later sessions, I will show you how we can store this Terraform state file in remote registry like S3 and Terraform Cloud. Okay, this is the what we have provisioned. We will go to the console and see your VPCs. We are in the US history region. Yes, this we have provision 72 C6. We'll check this here, and this one 5B7. This is the default one. 05B7 here is the VPC ID 05B7. Okay, now we will develop little more. We will give the tags here. There is no name here, and there is no tags we have given for this VPC. This we have to see. There is no tags. Here we can pass the tags. For that, I'm taking this block tags and we will add it in our instance tenancy default. If you mention or not mention, to take the default. Okay, go to here and put the tags. Save. Now Terraform validate and see. Validation is successful. Now we will plan. Terraform plan. Yes. 0 to add, 1 to change, 0 to destroy. And we can see what is going to be change. Here it was updating the tags, name equal to main. Okay, that's the only the change. We will apply and see. For every time you can give the flag as auto approve. Don't ask for Terraform apply space hyphen hyphen auto hyphen approve. It won't ask the confirmation for yes and no. We give the tag auto approve. Okay, modifying complete. Then we will go to the console and refresh and see. We have got the name as main, and we'll check the tags as well. See, tag name equal to main, name equal to main. Okay, and we will destroy this resource and we will see Terraform destroy. It is asking for the confirmation. I am giving yes. Yes. Let's go to the console and see. Our VPC which we have provisioned has been deleted, and we can see the state file as well. Here also it is removed. Okay. Now we'll go to the provider block and see. I will show you how to set the environmental variables for this. Here, putting the access key and secret key in our source code is not good practice. In projects, we will pass this as environmental variables, and if you push this to the GitHub or any repository, then your account may be compromised. So we'll pass this as environmental variables. Now I will show you how to set this access key and secret key as environmental variables. For that, go to Google environmental variables. Yes, let's see here. Export is for Linux. I am checking for Windows. Let's search in AWS sites. Yes, go to PowerShell, copy this, open a notepad, paste it here. Okay, we'll modify this keys. Take it from here. Use the access key, copy and replace. Okay. And the secret key, copy this and replace here. Save. And this is optional. You can pass it as involuntary variables, or you can mention in your code. Right now, I'm removing some copy. Copy this one and remove this from your code. Save it and paste this in the PowerShell. Okay, I'm initializing. Terraform plan. See, it is working. We have not mentioned our access key and secret key in code. Now we are in save. And in next sessions, we can discuss about how we can control this version and all. Because if you are using a community provided code, Terraform code, there will be version mentioned. And if you have mentioned, if you are using higher version, then code may get conflicted. For that, maintaining the how to maintain the version till symbol and all, we can discuss this in next video. And here, one more thing I want to discuss is import. If any existing VPC is there, how can you import that one? For that, we copy this one, paste it here. Okay. For that, go to main.tf. Here you can use a main and VPC ID. We can take the existing VPC ID, that is this one. Yes. Copy this, paste it here. See, our code is imported, which was here. This is the default VPC we have imported in our local machine with Terraform. You can check the VPC ID, and this is the CIDR block. Verify this is the CIDR block, and here this is the ID. Like this, we can import which was there, and we can modify CIDR block. What is the CIDR block? We can update in our code. Terraform plan. See, your infrastructure matches the configuration. There are no changes and no differences required. Like this, we can input existing resources and we can see in the state file and we can update our code accordingly and we can maintain. From here, we can maintain, put it as a tags and we can maintain it. Simply it will update there. If we use the tags here, it will update automatically. Like this, we can import your resources which are existing. Okay. This is the AWS provider we have discussed, and we have all different providers for different cloud services here. This is the AWS provider which we have discussed. This is Azure provider, GCP, and Kubernetes. If you see Azure provider, you can check the block here. This is the provider. See, it is Azure RM. For AWS, it will be AWS. This is the version, this is the source, and provider block, Azure RM, Azure Resource Manager. Like this, for different cloud providers, there will be different provider blocks. Based on that, we have to use. And here the question is how we can give different provider blocks. If this is in East one region, if you are using want to provision for two regions like S3 bucket, Sierra, cross region replication you want to do provision, you have to use two provider blocks. That's we will discuss in upcoming videos, how we can use two provider blocks and how we can control this version based on our project. This we will discuss in the coming videos. I will tell you one interview tip from this, which interviewers may ask you about this provider block and
Interview
this
question.
versioning
Interview
and
question
all.
for today's video. How to use multiple AWS providers in a Terraform project. There are multiple use cases where provider alias can be used. Creating resources in multiple AWS accounts in the same Terraform module. Creating resources in different regions of the same AWS account. Creating resources in different regions of the different AWS accounts. These are the few use cases where we use multiple providers in a Terraform project. For that answer is, you can see the pictorial representation, AWS provider region you can mention, and you can mention as a profile is equal to dev profile for the develop environment. Below is provider AWS alias. This is the example of using alias for production. Region is equal to use east one, any of the region you can mention here. Profile, it's your choice like prod profile or QA or anything. In later videos, I will show you how we can use these multiple providers with the demo session. Thank you. Thank you for watching.